Good morning, it's Willow here. I'm out here with Ecto 1 out in the Victorian goldfields in the Golden Triangle area of Australia, and it's dawn. This is the sunrise. Absolutely beautiful morning here. It's going to be quite hot today, about 35 degrees, which is about 95 degrees Fahrenheit I believe, for my US viewers. And I've got permission here to detect at a private property in the goldfields area, and this is some of the areas here, mullock heaps and areas where the diggers came and worked along the alluvial goldfields along this creek. You see there where some of the holes are sunk in. Obviously got to be very careful with these areas that you don't sort of inadvertently stray into a hole and sink down the bottom. And yeah, so it's a beautiful morning, and yeah, we're really looking forward to the day. So hopefully we'll have some good finds to come up with today. Not only is there sort of fantastic detecting for gold here, but there's also sort of a number of places, old homestead sites and that sort of thing that you could use to detect for relics and coins. Yeah, so this is an outback sunrise. Absolutely magnificent. Just a beautiful warm morning, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the day. Okay, hopefully we'll get back to you with some finds soon. Well, it's dawn here. We've 10 minutes after I'd shot that last movie. The sun's just risen and casting its light on these trees. What a beautiful sight. Now, Ecto 1 is going to demonstrate the setup that we have for detecting with the big Minelab detectors. So g'day Ecto, fantastic. Well, everywhere you go there's interesting stuff here. This looks like to be an old mulberry tree, but just next to it's this old well, which I reckon could be about 4 meters deep. But you can see the stonework, it's quite intricate there on the side. They really sort of did things very well in the old days. It's just a view down the bottom. Debris and stuff like that, which you can use to sort of fill it up. This area here has been proving most tough for me to work. There's just so much junk in these mullock heaps, and I actually had a very promising signal, but when I was getting close to extracting it, actually the whole mullock heap, that part caved in, and the signal was lost. I actually felt like it could have possibly been a piece of gold, but of course you don't know until you actually sort of find it. But I reckon this place here could have been an old homestead site. Old gnarled trees and equipment sort of left strewn. But all I can do is keep pressing on and just digging more targets in the hope of finding my first gold nugget of this trip, and I hope that Ecto 1 is faring better. Anyway, onwards and up. I'm not sure whether you can see the kangaroos there, but everywhere you look there's things to see, and that's the great thing about being in a place like this. Even if you're not finding any gold, it's just tremendous being here and just looking around and taking in the bush. Really love this creek course here. Really typical of the Australian outback and bush. Big gum trees, eucalyptus trees sort of lining the bank, and yeah, all different colours. it's dried up now, been summertime, but it no doubt in spring and that time when the rains come, it'll fill up. So I should press on. Bye for now. Well, this is my hole here in the side of this mullet keep, and as I started to dig it, I noticed this snake, and it's actually snake skin shed off a brown snake, and that did give me a bit of a start, because it just is a salient reminder of the sorts of things that you've got to watch out for here in the Australian bush. But you can see there the scales of the snake that are preserved in the snake skin. Regular viewers of mine will be aware of a time I was hunting with a friend Jarhead, and he got struck on the leg by a tiger snake jumping over a fence. So, you know, we don't have really many problems here in the Australian bush. We've just got to be careful about snakes, but I reckon they're not as bad as having things like grizzly bears and other stuff like that, big carnivores which can eat you. I've yet to see a brown snake eat a man, but they are quite venomous. Well, this is this morning's find so far. A number of small bullets, nails, other junk such as I think sort of brass pins from a saddle, but basically this is pretty typical of the finds that you make with the big Minelab gold detectors. Because you're operating in all metals, you've got no idea of the type of metal that you're digging. So I'm using a 8-inch monoloop coil, but anyway, that's the find so far. Just to give you an idea of what it's like. Unfortunately, you've got to dig a lot of junk between gold nuggets. G'day, it's Willow here. I'm very excited. Out of this hole here in the mullet keep, I've now found my first piece of gold for the trip. So, you beauty, I'm very pleased. It's a nice little nugget, probably about a gram, I'd say, 3/4 of a gram. There, so nice start. Finally, it's been a lot of perseverance, but finally found a piece, so I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm very happy. I know, I just hope Ecto1 can find his first piece. So there's Ecto1 over there digging another target, but we're pressing on in quite hot conditions, but fortunately there's a bit of shade around to temper the heat a bit here in the Australian goldfields. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased to have finally struck gold. You beauty, there's no better feeling than that. I'm sure that most viewers would agree. Bye for now.